Hi everybody, welcome to Vinyasa Flow. My name is Maz and I'm going to be guiding you through the practice today. So before we begin, go ahead and grab yourself any props that you think you might need, maybe a couple of blocks, or if you don't have blocks then you can use a couple of books. And it might be nice to also grab yourself a cushion or something nice and soft just to give you a little bit of extra support when we start to come towards the end of our practice. Once you've grabbed your props, go ahead and find yourself a comfortable seated position. So it might be that you're sitting with the legs crossed. It might be that you're coming to sit on the heels if that feels a little bit better for you. Finding a position where your sit bones are grounded equally. You're able to sit up nice and tall, so gently lengthening from the ground all the way up through to the crown of the head. Bring your hands to lightly rest onto your knees or into your lap. And if it's comfortable for you to do so, allow your eyes to softly fall closed. And just allow yourself to arrive into a place of stillness to begin with today. Taking this first couple of moments as an opportunity to arrive onto your mat. As an opportunity to settle in to the space that you're practicing in today. And as you settle into that space, let's start off today by taking a full, deep inhalation through the nose. Pause for a moment. Open the mouth and exhale. Let's repeat. Close the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Pause. Open up the mouth. Exhale. Sealing the lips. Inhaling through the nose. Pause at the top of the inhalation. Open up the mouth. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. Take an inhalation through the nose. Pause at the top of the inhale. Open up the mouth. Exhale. And then gently seal the lips. And just take a few breaths in and out through the nose. Allowing the breath to be calm and natural. Allowing the breath to be whatever it needs to be. And then join together your palms, bring your thumbs to lightly rest at the center of the chest, taking your hands into Anjali Mudra. As you arrive with the palms together, if you would like to, set an intention for your practice today. An intention is something that is very personal to you. It's something that resonates with you in this moment. It's something that you can keep with you to give your practice a meaning beyond the physical. Place that intention between your palms, rest it close to your heart, and keep it with you as you go through the practice. Gently release your hands down, softly blink open the eyes. We're going to just start to bring some gentle movement to the body. Taking an inhalation, raise the arms up, reach high. As you exhale, release the hands down. Bring your fingertips to hover onto the mat beside you. Repeating, inhale, raise the arms, reach high, lengthen the side ribs. Exhale, releasing the arms down, fingertips hover onto the ground. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, release, fingertips hover. This time, inhale, raise just the right arm. As you exhale, lean over to the left. Allow the chest to rotate towards the ceiling. Finding a stretch through the right side of the body. Maybe you stay with the left hand on the mat. Maybe you come down onto that left forearm if you want to find a little bit of a deeper stretch. Inhaling, rotating and opening up through the chest. Exhale, moving your gaze towards the ceiling. Take one more breath in here, breathing into the right side of the rib cage. and exhale. As you inhale, slowly come back up to center. Exhale, release your right hand down. Switching sides, inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, lean over towards the right side. Again, rotate the chest. Keep length through the side ribs. Maybe staying with the left hand on the mat. Maybe you come down onto that left forearm. Inhaling, you rotate the chest. Exhaling, gently send your gaze towards the ceiling. Taking one more breath here. And exhale. Slowly use the breath. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, release your left hand down. Next inhalation, raising both arms, reach high. As you exhale, bring your left hand outside of your right knee. Take your right hand behind you, finding a twist. Sitting up nice and tall, twisting to the right. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, you rotate the chest. Take one more breath, really ground the sit bones. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to rotate. With your next inhalation, come back through to center, raise the arms. Exhale, switching sides. So you take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. You bring your left hand behind you. You find that twist to the left. Keep lengthening through the spine. Keep lengthening through the sides of the body. Breathing here, rotating the chest. Take one more breath. And then as you inhale, come back to center, raise the arms, reach high. Exhale, place both hands onto the mat in front of you and start to make your way to all fours. So coming to a tabletop position, fingers spreading wide, shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees. Press into your hands, tuck your toes, and as you exhale, lift on up to your first downward facing dog. Lifting the hips high, sending the heels low. Find some movement, so gently pedal the heels. Maybe you move the hips. Moving intuitively here in your downward facing dog. Finding space through the back of the body. Tuning into how the body feels as you start to move in a quite dynamic way. And then settle into a place of stillness in your downward facing dog. Take an inhalation, lift your heels, look towards your hands, and then very, very slowly start to tiptoe your feet towards the top of your mat. Separate the feet hip distance. Take an inhalation, lengthen and look towards the front of your mat. Exhale, soften your knees, come into a forward fold. Take your hands to opposite elbows and gently sway the torso from side to side. Releasing through the lower back. Breathing here. And then slowly come back to center. Let go of the elbows. Soften the knees. Bring the hands down to the ground. Bring the chin towards the chest. And slowly, slowly, slowly start to walk your hands all the way up the front of your legs. Keeping the chin tucked in as you slowly roll yourself all the way up to standing. Keep the feet separated hip distance. Release the arms by the sides. Take an inhalation. Draw the shoulders all the way up. Exhale, slide the shoulders back and down. Let's do that once more. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, softly slide the shoulders all the way back and down. Step your feet to the top of your mat. Come to your mountain pose. Feet grounded, legs active, arms by the sides. Close down your eyes and just take a moment to find that connection to the earth. So really feel that sense of being grounded, being rooted, held by the earth. Start to tune into the breath. Breathing in and out through the nose, finding your ujjayi breath. So gently contracting the back of the throat, finding that soft ocean sound, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Take one more breath here before we begin to move in through the nose. Exhale, blink open the eyes. Inhale, raise the arms, reach high. Exhale, fold all the way forward, soften the knees if you need to. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, place your hands down, step your right foot back. Step your left foot back, high plank. Inhale, stack your shoulders over your wrists, draw your belly button towards your spine. Exhale, bend your elbows, slowly lower all the way down to your tummy in a straight line. Maybe you drop your knees. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest, come to your cobra, draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower your chest down. Inhale, come up to all fours. Exhale, sit back into a child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale. As you inhale, step your right foot between your hands. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach high. Exhale, release the arms by the sides, mountain pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, raise the arms, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, place your hands. This time, step your left foot back. Step your right foot back, high plank. Take an inhalation here. Dome the upper back. As you exhale, bend your elbows. Slowly come all the way down to the tummy. Control that descent. Drop your knees if you need to. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest. Press into the tops of the feet. Come to your cobra. Exhale, lower your chest down. Inhale, come up to all fours. Exhale, sit back, child's pose. Inhale, come through to all fours. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. We stay one breath in here. On your next inhalation, step your left foot between your hands. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach high. Exhale, release, bring the arms by the sides, mountain pose. From there, bend your knees. Inhale, raise your arms, come to your chair pose. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, place your hands, step back to your high plank. Take an inhalation in here. As you exhale, your choice, you either lower all the way down to the tummy or you come down halfway for your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, you press into the tops of the feet. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross your right leg towards the top left corner of the mat. Both legs are straight. Inhale, raise your left hand, open up into your fallen triangle, rotate the chest, lift up through the hips. As you exhale, bring your left hand down to the mat. Inhale, send your right leg high, three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up, come to your high lunge, left heel is lifted. Exhale, take a twist to the right. So send your left arm forward, take your right arm back. Maybe send your gaze towards that right hand. Gently squeeze the inner thighs together. Keep rotating the chest to the right. Taking one more breath here. As you inhale, slowly come back to center. Rise up to your high lunge. Exhale. Inhale, join your palms, bring your thumbs to your sternum. Exhale, start to send your chest forward. Pour the weight into the right foot. And then as you inhale, float that left leg up. You're up into your warrior three. Crown of the head extending forward. Left foot extending back. Strong energy through that right leg. Kneecap lifts, quad engages. We breathe one more breath in here. And then slowly, without that left foot touching the mat, inhale, bring that left knee in towards the chest. Exhale. From there, we're going to come into a twist. So take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Start to extend your left arm behind you. Maybe you look towards that left hand, this time rotating the chest towards the left side. Either keep holding onto that knee, or you might prefer to take the outside edge of your left foot and you extend that left leg out in front of you. Again, strong energy through that standing leg. Keep rotating the chest. Maintain that length through the side ribs. We have one more breath here. Nice. Whichever variation you're taking, inhale, slowly come back to center. Oops. Join your palms, bring the left knee into the chest. Exhale, send that left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Inhale, raise the arms, come back into your high lunge. Exhale, open up, come to a warrior two. So you ground the outside edge of your left foot parallel to the back of the mat. You press actively and equally through the fingertips of both hands. Both thighs are spiraling open. The tailbone is lengthening down towards the ground. We take one more breath in here. And then as you inhale, straighten your right leg, turn your toes in, raise both arms, reach high, really lengthen. As you exhale, fold forward, place your right hand onto the mat, stacking the shoulder above the wrist. Inhale, raise your left arm, open up your chest, and you're into your twist as you exhale. So both legs are straight, kneecaps lift, quads engage. Crown of the head lengthens forward, chest rotates to the side. Breathing here. You might like to wrap your left hand behind you and reach to the inside of the right hip or thigh, drawing that left shoulder back and down as you breathe here. Let's take one more breath, finding that twist. Nice. Inhale, send your left arm high once again. Exhale, bring your left hand down onto your mat. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Walk your hands around to frame your right foot. Exhale, step back. Take it through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, bend your knees, look forward. Step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, rise up into your chair pose. In your chair pose, join together your palms. Bring your thumbs to the sternum as you inhale. As you exhale, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Inhale, press your palms together. Rotate the chest. Come into your twisted chair pose, lengthening through the sides of the body, pressing the palms, creating space. Squeezing together the thighs, the knees, the ankles. Take one more breath. Maintain your twist and slowly take your gaze down towards your feet. Slowly start to squeeze your left heel in towards your left hip. Taking a moment to balance and then slowly start to extend that left leg and land your left foot at the back of the mat. Coming into your twisted lunge. Feel free to drop your left knee if you need to. Taking that twist. Keep the palms pressed. Keep rotating the chest. Feel free to take your arm variations. You can split the arms. Maybe you have a bind. Make sure you're not compromising the breath. One more in here. Wonderful. From there, as you inhale, bring your hands to frame your right foot. Exhale, step back. Take it through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, drop your knees. Find your way to a child's pose. Send your hips back towards your heels. Reach the arms forward. Release the forehead down. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. Open up the mouth. Exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open up the mouth. Exhale. And once more, inhale fully and deeply through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. From there, gently seal the lips. Reintroduce that Ujjayi breath once again. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. Take 2 more breaths here, in through the nose. And exhale. On your next inhalation, come on up to all fours. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. From there, inhale, send your left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, thread the left leg underneath you, take it to the right. Inhale, raise up your right hand, open up your chest, come to your fallen triangle, rotate the chest, lift the hips. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat. Inhale, send your left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Right heel stays lifted. Inhale, rise up to your high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Send your right arm forward. Take your left arm back. Rotate the chest. Maybe take your gaze towards that left hand. Keep drawing the inner thighs together. Breathing here. That right leg is super strong and active. 1 more breath. Nice. As you inhale, come back through to center. Rise up, high lunge. Exhale. Inhale, join your palms. Bring your thumbs to sternum. Exhale, send your chest forward. Shift your weight into your left foot. Use your glutes. Inhale, float that right leg up. You're into your warrior 3. Strong standing leg. Right leg extending back, crown of the head extending forward. Breathing in here. 1 more breath. And then without that right foot touching the mat, inhale, bring your right knee into the chest. Exhale. Take your twist, so bring your left hand to the outside of that right knee. Take your right hand behind you, rotating to the right this time. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you take the outside edge of your right foot and you start to extend that leg out in front of you. Coming into your twisted balance. Breathing here. Strong standing leg. 2 more breaths. Keep lengthening. And then as you inhale from wherever you are, come back to center. Bring the knee to chest, join the palms. Exhale, send that right leg all the way to the back of the mat. Inhale, rise up, come into your high lunge. Exhale, open up, come to your warrior 2. So you ground the outside edge of that right foot this time. You keep that nice deep bend in the left leg. Draw the belly button towards the spine. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the ground. Breathing here. Next inhalation, straighten your left leg. Turn your toes in. Raise up your arms and reach high. As you exhale, fold forward. Left hand comes to the mat. Stack your shoulder over your wrist. Inhale, raise the right hand. Rotate the chest. Maybe you take your gaze towards that right hand if it feels okay for the neck. We stay in here. Option to take the right hand behind you and take that right hand to the inside of the left hip or thigh. Drawing that right shoulder back and down. Feet grounded here. Legs nice and active. Every breath allows you to lengthen and then gently rotate, finding a little bit more space. One more in here. Wonderful. Take an inhalation, re-extend that right hand if you wrapped it behind you. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat, take a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, walk your hands around to frame your left foot. Exhale, step it back, take it through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, bend your knees, look forward, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, raise your arms, come up into your chair pose. Exhale, join together your palms, bring the thumbs to the sternum. Coming into your twist, inhale, bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Press the palms together, lift the chest up and away from that leg. So you want to create space and length through the sides of the body here. Try to draw that right hip back towards the center line. Taking 2 more breaths here, finding that space, that openness. Nice. Take your gaze down towards your feet, maintain your twist. Slowly start to draw the right heel in towards the right hip. Keep the knees squeezed together and then slowly start to extend that right leg and softly land it to the back of the mat. Keep the heel lifted. Coming into that twisted lunge, feel free to drop the right knee if you need to. Feel free to take your arm variations. Work into a space that feels good for you. A space where you can breathe and find space through the sides of the body. One more breath. With your next inhalation, bring your hands down to frame your left foot. Exhale, step back. Take it through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, drop your knees. Sit back into your child's pose once again. Extend the arms. Release the forehead down. Take a full inhalation through the nose. Open up the mouth. Exhale. One more time. Deep and full inhalation through the nose. Exhale. And then seal the lips. If it's comfortable to do so, close down your eyes. And just start to let your breath soften. Start to let go of that conscious breath control. Start to let go of that Ujjayi breath. And just find some stillness here. Notice how the body feels. And just allow the breath to be whatever it needs to be. Slowing down. Connecting to the earth. Very slowly, start to lift yourself up to all fours. From all fours, start to find your way through to seated. Come seated at the top of your mat. Bring together the soles of your feet. Slide the heels a comfortable distance away from you. If your knees are a little bit sensitive, then maybe slide blocks underneath the thighs to support. Bring your hands to lightly rest onto your ankles. Take a soft inhalation and gently lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, lower your chin towards your chest, close down your eyes, and slowly just allow the torso to melt forward. Releasing the arms, lowering yourself. You might support underneath the torso with a cushion or a block or a bolster. Coming into your butterfly pose. Allowing the spine to round if it's comfortable. So for some, this might be a stretch into the groin. Maybe for some, the hamstrings. For some, there might be a sensation of stretch through the spine, those muscles that run alongside the spine. Wherever you are, find some stillness and just breathe calmly here. Inviting a gentle softening of any tension that you might be working with. Just stay a few more moments in here, grounding your energy. And then as you feel ready, very, very slowly start to lift the torso. Take it slow. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take your hands behind you and just take a moment to gently lift the chest. Maybe look towards the ceiling, give the legs a little bit of a shake. And just release, breathing into the space through the front of the body. And then in your own time, in your own way, start to find your way towards your Shavasana. So that might be that you're coming to lie onto your back. You might be coming to lie onto your side, onto your tummy. Find a position which works for you. Your Shavasana doesn't have to be on your back. If there's any last movements or stretches or anything you feel that you would like to do, then of course please feel free to do so. And then make your way towards that Shavasana, that place where you can really just relax for a couple of minutes. A place where you can be still, a place where you can observe the breath, feel the body, and start to connect to a place of peace, a place of serenity. If you would like to stay a little bit longer in your Shavasana, then please feel free to do so. If you feel that you are ready to start to find your way out, then just begin to bring a little bit of movement into the body in any way that feels good for you. So again, let it be intuitive. There's no right or wrong. But just allow yourself to move with a sense of awareness. Maybe take a stretch, take a deep inhalation as you lengthen the body. Exhale as you release. And in your own time, in your own way, start to slowly find your way back up to a comfortable seated position once again. So coming back to that place where we started. Seating comfortably at the top of your mat, grounding the sit bones, gently lengthening from the ground all the way up through to the crown of the head. Close the eyes or soften the gaze downwards and let yourself be still. And we'll close in the same way as we opened, connecting to the breath. Starting off by taking a full inhalation through the nose. Pause for a moment at the top of the breath. Open up the mouth, exhale. 2 more times, inhale through the nose. Pause just for a moment at the top. Open up the mouth, exhale. 1 more time, full inhalation through the nose. Pause. Open up your mouth, exhale. And then just allow the breath to be natural. Join together your palms, bring your thumbs to the center of the chest. And take a moment to reflect on your intention. Take a moment to honor your intention, to honor your practice. If there's someone you would like to offer your practice to today, bring that person into your mind. Maybe someone that you love, or maybe someone that needs a little bit of extra love in these days. And from there, gently lift the thumbs to the center of the forehead, the third eye space. And very slowly come into a forward fold, placing your hands to the earth. Namaste. Thank you very much. Thank you for practicing with me. I really appreciate it. And I will hopefully see you again sometime soon. Thank you so much. Wishing you a lovely day.